It's all about beans. Think about beans a lot. I cooked me up a big batch of refried beans just last night, yesterday afternoon, as case may be. And, not out of the can. I made these babies myself. Refried. Because cans of refried beans are not very cheap and they're seldom very good. Don't bother with those damn black beans. I hate black beans. Ugh, good lord. I don't know who would do that to an innocent being, but no. Forgot I had some coffee left. Nice and dank and cold, and the chalice is pure goth. See that? See that? Yeah. Can't have any, it's all mine. Tell you the bean thing. Yeah, I am going to make a cooking video with my really experimental refried bean system. Because now I know how to make them pretty good. You always do a little prototype, very simple concoction. They take a long time to make, really. Well, time, yes. Effort, not that much. But you're going to have to soak them the night before. No set time. I like to do mine, put out in the afternoon. And it gets you a good 12 hours or a little bit more to get them a good soak. You can do it faster. I wouldn't go too much longer because they start to ferment and they make you fartier. And also, when the beans are soaked, you gotta rinse them real good. Rinse them good. That takes some of the fartiness off of them. It really does. As for the people who insist that you have to put them to rinse, you gotta seethe out all the rocks, and you can't have all the half beans. And I've yet to find a rock in my beans, and I'm lazy as hell. I'm not picking gravel out as for the floaty beans, leave them be. It's fucking refried beans, man. See these women picking out floaty beans. Yeah, I'm out with that one. And one lady, they could get this enormous pressure cooker. Holy crap. I'm not opening a taqueria here. And again, it does the whole thing in 45 minutes. Takes me a lot longer than that, but I don't care. I've got other things to do. You gotta tend your beans when you're cooking. Oh, by the way, yeah, the water thing. Just look it up on YouTube. I don't measure anything. It's all by eye, but you can get the basic template and water and stuff. And I'd put a lot of water in there, and then cook at a medium temperature. Watch out for they will overboil at a point. It's just this frothy, starchy goo comes out, and the goo is not in a good way. And you got to tend the beans. You got to rinse, stir them every half hour or so, and make sure the water doesn't boil off, because it'll do it pretty quickly. And you got burned beans and stinks to high heaven. Cleaning that stuff off is, even with a good treated pan, which I do use, it's still a big pain in the ass. But the way to remove carbon stuff off a pan is pretty easy. Water, cook it really high, and then when it cools down a bit, so you're just able to kind of touch it a little bit, scrub with a proper scratchy thing for your surface. Generally, it will work. And don't throw a pan away. Never throw away a cast iron pan because it gets this rusty. To get the rust off, you have to. I use sandpaper or emery cloth and then re-season it. Not the only way I re-season it. Use this and get some oil on it. Get it to smoke, and then stop it, and it should season it, and then just wipe it with oil periodically. And never want. You can submerge cast iron. I tend to go with brown paper just to get it off or stuff like that. Aluminum foil if it's really stubborn, but re-season it forever. Yeah. Don't go for the cheap Chinese pans if you can still find them at yard sales and stuff. Older the better. The new Chinese pans are almost worthless. They're so porous. Oh, freaking porous. Drives me nuts. It ain't right. It ain't goth. I'm telling you that much. Not the least bit goth. So, beans. Making refried beans is time consuming, but if you tend your stuff, you can do stuff in between. Good time to putter around, do a little light housework. Making videos or watching too many of them, probably not the best idea because you tend to get your brain lost and you need more hands. If you live in a small room the way I do, and you have a bathroom like I do, it can heat up in your room so quickly, it's amazing. That's why I tend to cook in the bathroom. Separate room. Perfect. There's water there too. It's usually easy to wipe up. So yeah. Toilet beans are the good beans. You just get that ambiance. You're not cooking in toilet, but it's just fun to say, I made some refried toilet beans. Sound really goth. And then the trolls will pick on you for you're poor and you do poor people things. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, I'm poor, but I can still kick the shit out of you. That's how I roll. I'm crafty. I'm mean. No. I'm old and cagey. You can take that from the blood bank if you so desire. So yeah, that's 4. Yeah. So I'm going to make in beans, and I've ordered a whole bunch of different kinds of beans to try out refrying different kinds of beans. Because I have a lot of time on my hands. I like beans, and I like eating. And a poor man can't afford too much, but beans and paired with rice is completely wonderful, full protein. You can live on the things. It's up with potatoes. You eat nothing but potatoes and margarine or butter or some kind of fat. You will not be malnourished. You just have to eat a lot of them. But yeah, sometimes it's a question of what you can live on and not what you desire. Things like beans and potatoes, you get both. And if you have beans and potatoes, you're not going to go hungry and you feel like you got money in the bank. I got beans and potatoes that can conquer the world. Throw in a pack of cigarettes and it's all good. And coffee. Coffee making. I don't like coffee makers. Let me see if I can find the stuff I use. I bet I can. Hold on a second. Oh, that's easy. Just singe my beard. Can't lift my head. Yes. Coffee makers. They don't seem to last very long in my universe. It's breaking, stupid. I don't like the way they make the coffee, and I'm not a gourmet, but making decent coffees. Well, what I call it, decent is some pretty cheap ass canned coffee. Let's get over it. And then I tried the cone. Now the cone's kind of passed, but can't find the cone that fits my chalice so snugly, and I ended up toppling it over. I'm not gonna have that shit. Not on my watch. So I looked around my hovel and thought to myself, well, actually, one point I lost my cone. Like, what can I do to make a cone? So I want coffee now. I looked around. What do you got? You got a sieve. You got a coffee filter. And I'm like, well, but I can make something snug. I can do one-handed as I pour. And realize that's bad. Fits beautifully. The handles align up, and you have a coffee maker. You could use a stove. I have an electric kettle. I love these things. Don't go cheap. Get a good one. But they're good for all kinds of things. Believe it or not, you need hot water quick for washing and whatnot. And I don't like spending a lot of time running for hot water for a small application. So what the hell? You do that. Are these hacks? Oh, fuck no, I call them techniques. Hacks are stupid. You get those hacks and you spend 40 hours doing lighting your fire. If you're out in the woods and you don't have a pick lighter, maybe you deserve to die. Jeez. But I need flint. And tinder. You can make tinder, dear God. Fire starter. Well, paraffin and paper, and that piece of laundry lint. Get a bag of that stuff. You can make it up for wet wood. Good luck. Just you can find it if you look really hard. And if you're out in the woods and it's really wet, rainy and stuff, get out of the woods. It's wet out there. You don't want to be out there. I've done it. I've lived in tents a lot for long periods. Rain sucks. It's not good out there. About killed me a couple times. It sucks. Fucking sucks. See, dead hobo of the week. My friend Black Chuck passed away, near as I can hear, a couple days ago. He lives in my hotel, and I had a varied relationship with him. We used to hate each other. We became friends, sort of, and then hated each other, and then declared a truce, and then got back into it. This went over the course of a couple of years. And then one day we realized we really liked each other. I'm very cordial. I loved seeing him in the lounge. Like, hey, Chuck, you're still black. Yeah, good for you. And so we're like, yeah, you're still an idiot. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. I'm a skilled idiot. Excuse me. But so, a lot of people in my hotel, they come and go. They die. I don't know them. Sometimes I don't know them at all. Like 50 people living in there, I probably know a dozen by any bit of relationship. And probably out of those, maybe 9 I like. And I'm pretty tight friends with a couple of them. Some good people, some interesting people, some weird pervy people. Whatever. I live in the back building. I don't have to hobnob with the riffraff in the main building. Fuck no. I have a door going to the outside world. They have a hallway. I'm it's pretty prestigious. You can tell by my fashionable, decor, wall treatments. No, I'm up there, man. You should respect me. If not, worship me a little bit. What else have I got on? Could be a long video. People never watch these things anyway, so what the hell, I'll do it anyway. My friend Aspie, I know her on another handle, and we're pretty good friends. Very good friends. And I'm thrilled that she's getting a channel up and running. She's already very good. I knew she was. I know her. I know what she's about, and she's about really very fine person. I have respect for her. Not face to face, but we communicate back and forth. Support for the both of us. Always the best kind of relationship, isn't it? Why am I so dodgy? I don't know. Look at a tweaker, which I'm not, obviously. I'm not a tweaker. You might think I don't care. Yeah, I'm a big tweaker. Whatever. How come I'm not paranoid? How come I'm not skinny? Fat old man. Fat old man. I'm not dead. So yeah, what else? Recapping. Beans. Bean video is coming. Hoping this video comes out. I lose my sound periodically. Maybe I need a better microphone. I just don't care. I don't know. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, well, have a tantrum. So Beans, Aspie, Dead Black Chuck. What else are missing here? Absolutely nothing. So yeah, people say they want to hear my voice. I don't understand why, but hey, look, it's my voice. I'm doing things here and making noises and not playing stupid videos, and the fan's on, so it's probably a dead video anyway. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna